picking the World Cup. I don't know whether it will be Qatar or Russia. No matter how hot that place is going to be, we do believe that, yes, with the crop of players well managed, that we could get there. This gives us a ray of hope, as that's always been at this level. Because if we do win this, it will be the fourth time we've done it. And then most of those players have gone on, like the Nwanko of this world, have gone on, to do well, at the higher level. And we expect that, yes, the Iheanachos of this world, the Musa, the higher, all of them that are there, that they will go there too, and also, do well for us. But today, when we come to the main segment, we're looking at issues, affecting Nigerian football. We're going to look at them, interesting issues, because you have a situation where some key members of the football family were handed bans, and also the return of, Dr. Amos Adam, who is back. While we're thinking that those were great stories, the owners of the league got up and said, the league management company, that their tenure has expired. They want to shake their hands and tell them, please do come back next year. That is the return, because we want to run our league by ourselves. So we're looking at these issues. We'll talk about Sepp Blatter and his blab on Ronaldo. But then we shall also look at the issue of when a coach wins the African Cup of Nations and also qualifies his country for the World Cup, that he's not eligible to be among the best coaches in the world. Why is Keshi being ignored by FIFA? How do the nomination process go on? Probably we should be able to take a glimpse at that. But then yesterday, I went over there. Yes, I went there. I picked the 11 wrong players. I should have placed the other team. And I know Taya Balogun is not too comfortable, but he's here. Taya.
No, I'm comfortable with that. We're in a world class team anyway, so I'm not sweating. I'm very comfortable. But I must say, Manchester United, like you did say, are back and winning times again. Okay. And they defeated Fulham yesterday. That's currently placed 8th. So the league is fantastic, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a very interesting.
Thank you very much. I like where you rub it in. I know the position on the table.
Yeah, everybody knows it. So it's not just as we speak, Chelsea are still second on the table ahead of Liverpool. So. I mean, Manchester United eventually should be able to come back to top 4 eventually.
Okay, to come back to top 4. So top 4 should be the realistic approach.
Well, it doesn't look like they're going to win the league as it stands right now, because, I mean, with so many points behind Arsenal FC, you will also wonder that what is going on with Manchester United. But they're back in winning terms. Let's hope. I'm sure Manchester United will want to hope that Arsenal will drop points.
Anyway, before I leave, because Tara is enjoying himself at my expense, I thought I'm going to get at him, but he is doing that now. Roma, 10 matches, straight win. Yeah. Bayern Munich, they said, just match the record of the best start to his season. Barcelona, they are still matching on there. Atletico is like maybe this might be their season.
That's right.
You have a lot to give them.
So many things to talk about. I mean, Diego Simeone said it in the beginning of the season at the La Liga that it was not going to be a 2-horse race again between Real Madrid and Barcelona, that it was actually hoping that it was going to be between Atletico Madrid should be in the mix somehow, and he's doing well so far, so good. He's done it so far. Roma breaking Juventus record in Italian Serie A. So many things.
And if they win today, it might be 11 straight wins.
I mean, it's something to look forward to. Interesting games that we'll talk to you about. Also, the MPFL, like you did say, well, we know the league has ended, but we know a lot of transfer market is going on. Coaches and players are moving.
But who's regulating when you transfer?
The MPFL, the LMC.
Okay, all right. We'll take a break now. But when we do come back, it will be Tayo and the crew talking football.
And Abu Dhabi, the venues for the 2 semi-finals. Such a great tradition down the years, Nigeria. Lost on home soil back in 2009, one of the big upsets when they went down in the final to Switzerland. Triple winners though. Uruguay vying to go one better than the losing place in the final in Mexico 2011. Sharjah the setting. place in the semi-final awaits the victors. Lovely ball, wonderful finish. At their very best, Taiwo Awoniyi, first time, and finds the intended target. Perfectly weighted ball threaded through, and that is cause for celebration. They find a way through. It's a lovely ball. And it's another goal for Taiwo Awoniyi. And that could be the end of Uruguay's World Cup aspirations. Nigeria double their leads. And another goal that was wonderfully worked. Matter of minutes, and Chidera, it won't matter in the end. Final whistle, cue Nigerian celebrations. The 3 times winners are into the last 4, and Uruguay bow out.
It's sad one for the keeper of the Uruguayans. They're crying. I mean, one would also sympathize with him, but not at the expense of the Golden Eagles. I must say congratulations to the Super Golden Eagles, as I like to call them. I mean, they've been fantastic in the tournament thus far, scoring as many goals and eventually qualifying to play at the semi-final. My name is Eitai Balogun Jr., and I'd like to welcome you to the segment where we're going to talk to you on football matters. Basically, just to keep you abreast with what is going on in the world of football. Like Ken did say, I have some decent gentlemen in the studio with me today. I have Dunodi Okonta to my immediate left, and Larry Pinner. I'd like to welcome you guys to the studio this afternoon.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Dunodi, calm down, I must say. We're going to talk about that after the game. After this program, 9th of November is the D-Day, so to speak. Congratulations in advance, my brother. You don't want to say anything?
Well?
You didn't see that coming. I understand. But that's fair. Let's stay with the business of the day that actually brought us here. Now we're going to start with the under 17. Larry Pinner, I mean, you have marveled with the way they've played so far. I mean, before now, even last year when we were doing like a preview and profiling this side, we thought that they were the most decent side we've seen in recent history. Talking about the under 17 squad, and they entered the tournament. A lot of people did say they were going to do well. Some people were skeptical, though. I mean, coming from what we did with under 27 under John Obu, we were cautious. Let me use that word, going into the tournament. But we said that these guys were going to be fantastic. So far, so good. What do you have to say about this side?
Let me start with that goalkeeper that was crying. Let me ask a rhetoric question. Why was he crying? Can he remember when Uruguay defeated us under 20 2-1? Can he remember when what's it called now? The same Uruguayans at the what's it called now? At the FIFA Confederation tournament in Brazil. Can he remember when a certain Diego Forlan stabbed us in the heart with that lovely goal, that lovely shot from outside the area? So why are they crying? I mean, you lose some, you win some. But I understand it's on the 17. It's on the 17 level. So you the way we also shed tears. I mean, most of the players when we lost to Ivory Coast. But talking about these boys particularly, Tyro, from last year when we monitored all these boys, right from when they played their qualifiers in Calabar all through the African tournament, the minimum I expected from these boys was actually the quarterfinal of this world tournament, and now they have surpassed that and they've gone all the way to the semi-final. As Ken rightly said, it shouldn't be more of it shouldn't be more of the trophies that we win at this level. Yeah. It shouldn't be more of, have we won bronze or have we won silver? It should be more of developmental. How many players will go on, to play at the Senior World Cup? Perhaps in Russia in 2018, and then perhaps in Qatar in 2022. We've seen the likes of Ian Achor, we've seen the likes of Isaac Success, although he's not been able to play so much. We've seen Musa Yaya, we've seen Taiwo Awoniyi, we've seen Nwakalis, Okons, Alan Pusas, all of them. How many of them will graduate? And I expect that a large chunk, as Ken rightly said, will graduate to the next level and then play in the Super Eagles. The high point for me, for this team, is if Stephen Keshi would please, for the sake of continuity, for the sake of future generation, include one player to Brazil 2014.
Don't you think, experience, so to speak, like they did for Sazio or Domingue at some point in time?
And then Femi Okpabumi in 2002. England did so for Theo Walcott.
But my point is, don't you think we are rushing these guys? I mean,